Okay, yeah, so how's it going, everyone? The reason why I stopped the other one and came back is I just wanted to start with some art, you know, I just want to do some exploring because, like, sometimes what I do, I try to do learning myself, right? I'm not, like, I don't know everything, of course, like most people. So I try to look into um, other techniques, I try to experiment. So I figure I'll put this into the art category and we're going to experiment with doing some sculpting, and I have some ideas, some sculpting, right? So I want to do sculpting in 3D Code, I want to do sculpting in Blender. The reason I'm going to use Blender is because that's what a lot of people have and what a lot of people use. 3D Code is a little more um, it's used in the industry to sculpt and that kind of thing, mostly by concept artists. But you can use it, as you've seen through this channel, you can use it for actually making game assets. So what I'm going to do here, I'm going to jump into Blender. I'm going to play around with some ideas of sculpting and posing things, and then we're also going to play around in 3D Code. So let's go. And if you're back and you're watching me, hey, my hat's off to you. Salute. Okay, so when I make a character or any kind of thing, I normally like to, we could make it from a base mesh, or we could like literally start with making our own meshes. So this is what I'm doing here. I'm making a basic kind of humanoid figure using a single vertex and extruding some edges. Alright, you just want to get as basic as you can. Yes, a feet, it's a foot, and this here is a hand. I'm in Blender 4.2. Actually, yeah, 4.0. Let's make another extrude. So that's the neck, this is the head. This is the way I like to start from scratch in Blender. So we're using Blender 4.0 here. What I'm going to do, I'm going to make the lines and the points a little bit bigger so that we can see what's going on here on the screen a little bit better. Okay, let's see. And just in case if you don't know, you could like literally come in the interface here and change a lot of stuff with Blender. So let's go to vertex size. Probably I'm going to go to vertex size twice times the size so we can see it. Edge, I'll make the edges a little thicker. Oh, look at that. Instant feedback. We're good to go. There we are. I'm going to start with like a humanoid character. And now we're going to go into 3D. Just select everything, grab Z. I'm gonna pull these points. I kind of make like a neutral pose type deal. I like to give it a little bit of a bend in the knee, bring the foot down a bit, bring the knee a little bit out, little bend in the foot to the side view here, real quick.
It's very political out here.
Let's do it like a little bit like something like that, and then you could do another extrude for like the toe. But this is just a base mesh, so we don't want to do too much. Let's bring the shoulder back a bit. Alright, and you can look at your own self in a mirror, but there's different like artistic rules when it comes to proportions. like your, like this here, like your elbows come up to like where your navel should be, kind of thing. You know, and like a human body's 8 heads high, so whatever the size of your head is, to look proportion, the whole body has got to be 8 heads, 8 of those heads high. Right, and let's talk about the width also. Let's do a guy. Make it a little bit wider of shoulders. Right, like a guy's head is like 2, you know, it's like a head each on his shoulder, and a woman is like a half a head, something like that. Gonna do something like this. I'm gonna bring this back a bit. See, like his he is a little bit short. Right, and of course you could use reference, which is what we do. We do have reference out there, so let's go grab some. I normally could just eyeball it and do it, you know. You could have like certain things in your head there. Let's see if we could drag and drop some of this reference in here. Let's just use this for the front. View. Oh, wait a minute. Hold on here. Theme. Let's put a. I know you could drop images as planes in here. Let's do that. Go to the desktop. Let's bring in this anatomy. So it's anatomy JPEG here. Okay, so let's scale this up. Okay, so let's scale this to this. And let's see if all proportions. Let's see our proportions are not, at least the proportions I have done is not too off. Let's go ahead and continue to scale this in. And the proportion. Yeah, so the proportions are, the proportions is not too, but we could fix it because, you know, it's a little off. Let's go like that. Let's bring this back up. Yeah, that's fine. That's not bad. Let's bring this to the side. Let's bring this over here. This is like the palm, and let's do the fingers like this. This should be like the base of the skull. It's like right there. Let's bring this up a little bit higher. Something like that. Yeah. So we weren't too far off, guys. Let's bring the let's curve the spine a bit. I like to curve the spine back a bit like that. And also there's some kind of like, you know, thing there. Let's hide that. Okay, so what you do here, you apply like a modifier when you get this edges stuff done. Generate, let's see here, a skin. See that? Let's apply a mirror modifier onto this. Okay, so it's mirroring on the other side. I want to put a mirror above the skin. Just hide the skin for a minute. I want to make sure this is all set. Okay, so we can select this right here, scale, X, make sure that's nice and straight. Mirror. Let's put up the merge a little bit more. Okay, that's fine. Now let's turn the skin back on. Have smoothing for the skin and all that sort of stuff. So this is kind of cool, but let's see if we could do more to this. Now I think to scale the skin you have to press A. So you have to select the point. Okay, select the point. Yeah, Control A, and you can get to scale the point. Let's go ahead and go into shaded mode here. Okay, so I thought at one point you could see through, you see the edges through it, but you might be able to only do that if you turn edges on or something. Let's see, edges. Okay, we did that by turning on this this X-ray mode here. Okay, so here we are, the mesh with the thing. Let's just select the point and then press Control A to scale, and then it will actually make the geometry scale up. Let's do that with here too. Control A. And let's try to see if we could Control A. Let's try to see if we could make kind of like a basic man shape. Yeah, it's a nice cubes guy. Like these. So funny how that looks like that. Control A is to scale those. Let's take a look at that modifier. You could tell things to be root, so select that, mark root. So that's now the root, that's now where everything starts. Equalize radii. I wonder what that's about. Let's try that. Equalize radii. I guess it's already equalized. You see, we kind of have like a basic kind of guy made up here. Smoothing. Oh, you could actually smooth it a bit. It's interesting. I turn that off. Let's put it back. Oh. Let's put the mirror back. There we go. So I'm just playing around, testing things out here in Blender. You can actually make parts loose. You could actually like come in here and make a hand if you want. Let's see if we could do something like that. It might be fun. That'll be the palm. Pound. Come here. Do that. Let's just branch 5 over here. Just playing in Blender here. It's pretty fun. And the hand has a natural kind of curve to it. Like something like that. Let's duplicate this. Stick it on here. Should be able to merge these two together. Oh yeah, look at that. That totally worked. Let's do the rest here. So you can literally hold control and do that also. So I'm holding, I'm pressing Control A to get it to scale like that.
3 o'clock in the morning. On and on and on and on and on. 3 o'clock in the morning. On and on and on and on and on. 3 o'clock in the morning. On and on and on and on and on. 3 o'clock in the morning. On and on and on and on and on. 3 o'clock in the morning. On and on and on and on and on. 3 o'clock in the morning. On and on and on and on and on.
Now I don't know if there's any other software that could do something like what Blender could do here, by taking an edge and then extruding it out and making kind of almost like a human body back with it. Then you can select all that and you can scale that so they're more proportional. Still no thing back on.
3 o'clock in the morning. On and on and on and on and on. 3 o'clock in the morning. On and on and on and on and on. 3 o'clock in the morning.
I normally like a natural pose to the hand if I'm making a hand. Then you can make like other points in here and then buff up the actual mesh itself. Let's do such a thing here. You know, to get something like that. Scale this again. Scale the actual thing in real. Whoa. Something like that. This is do Control A and it's gonna thicken that up a bit. It's all good. You slide that up there like so. So you can literally go through here and you can like really, like you can add like biceps by subdividing. I'd rather have I'd rather have this rotated kind of like this. Feels a little more natural. Rotate that a little bit more. Something like that. Just gonna bring in some of the natural kind of bring that out. Make your shoulders a little wider. Subdivide this. Okay, this one is kind of equalize his neck there. Grab Z, bring that down a smidgen. Grab Z, bring that down a smidgen. Make his head a little bit bigger. Control A. Bring this down a little bit lower. That's kind of what we're dealing with right there. It's almost like building a Minecraft kind of guy. Almost. Let's subdivide these. Let's make this a little bit bigger. Let's do his midsection also. Control A. Just so it comes up to his thing here a bit. Make this a little bit wider. Control A. Let's make this a little bit smaller. Control A. Oh, that's still good as is. Let's bring it in a little bit. Control A. Just bring that a little bit like so. I got a little Minecraft guy going on, huh? See what happens if we subdivide right there. Oh, not bad. You get more stuff to play with. So at this point in time, you know, you could just go through and we just at this point in time we're just building up. Make that a little bit smaller. That's what's going on there. Let's go back here a bit. Okay. Something like that, yeah. Let's bring this back. forward a little bit. Let's bring this back a little bit. You can almost get a natural slope to the head there. You know, it's just basically a box, a kind of box man, right? Let's bring this up a little higher. I get more of like a chesty vibe going on. Scale. Up. We can bring that in a bit. Bring that up a little bit. A bit. Let's bring that in a bit. So funny how all this kind of starting to like line up and make sense. Let's bring the tailbone back a bit. Just a little bit. Should be like some kind of natural curve to his spine. Let's subdivide right here and here and see what we get. Let's scale that up. Let's do the same thing for right here. Let's bring this down. I'm pressing the G to kind of do a slide on there. I think this is fine right there. Let's subdivide this. Scale. Slide is GG. Try to bring that up to back there. Let's scale this. Let's bring the tool back in alignment. It's fine. It's all good. It's all good, baby. And you could do the same thing like what we did with the hand. You could like do like toes and stuff. But we don't need to do that with this guy. He's probably gonna have shoes. Let's bring the legs in just a little bit. yeah, so we got like a basic guy here in Blender using just some edges and some vertices. You know, it's kind of like some of the stuff that I like to experiment with. Let's go ahead and save this. I'm gonna call this Sculpt test because this is a. I want to practice. I want to check to see what we could do with, as far as sculpting in here in Blender. Yeah, so we got a basic guy here. All right, so what I'm gonna do next? So we got a mirror on there. We got a skin. Let's add like a subdivision. So we're gonna add a subdivision to this. So immediately we get this guy subdivided like this, and he looks like that. It's interesting. Now because of that, we should be able to go back in and adjust this guy some more based upon the subdivision. Let's push the legs back a bit and see what happens. Yeah, look a little odd. Look like you could balance a little bit more. Let's bring the body forward and see if we can get like that chest to stick out a little bit more. Let's bring back in our anatomy. Let's bring that hand up a bit. Hand is kind of huge right now. Bring this back. Let's make the chest a little bit wider. Just gonna bring all this out. Grab X. But yeah, something like that is kind of cool. Just gonna check this out. Okay, that's what I thought. Just gotta bring in this a little bit closer. Let's take this stuff and let's put a point right here. Oops, my bad. Let's put the cursor right there. Let's rotate on the cursor. Put the cursor right here. As I said, I like more doing things in like a neutral like pose. His hands to the side rather than open out, his palms open. See if we could do some more to this hand. So more neutral. Let's scale the hand in a bit. So something like that. Can't get the hand perfect, but you know, this is a good you know, it's a good test. What? Just equalize radius. Let me see what it says. To each axis. Okay. Not sure what I mean, but okay. Symmetry. Aha. Turn that symmetry off. We kind of almost don't need it. I still have a feeling like this hand wants to be a lot smaller than this. No, this is where the test comes in. Can we add like a I think that sculpt modifier is like destructive. So I don't know. So let's try the multi-resolution on here. Oh. Yeah, the multi-resolution wants to be to the tippy toppy. It doesn't want to be on the bottom. Yep. Multi-resolution, like to stick on top. That bust all plan. No, we're really good. Okay. We just created an amateur based upon what we're doing there. Let's go into the amateur. And let's get rid of some extra points. Yep, we need a hand for that. It's fine. So funny how they put that bone out there like that. This is fine. And we don't need the extra bone in here. Okay, let's copy this. Let's copy these points right here. Let's duplicate that. Let's mirror it. And let's bring this. Let's merge this back onto here. It says it's merged. It says linked. Connect. Oh, okay, I gotcha. Okay, we got it. Make a copy of this. Let's get rid of the armature. Get rid of the subdivisions. Get rid of that multi-res. Isolate this. Let's get rid of a lot of these things here. This is an idea that I have. Just delete that. Scale that. Let's select everything and let's just scale everything a little bit. Yeah, this is what I thought, like it would probably engulf the guy a little bit. Just make the hands a little bit bigger. Select the guy. Give his hands a little bit of rotation. Something like that. But let's leave it back. Let's put it back. Let's start to collapse this guy a bit. Wait, is it armature? Is the armature actually moving this guy already? Let's see. Pose mode. Okay, that's what I thought. I was like, no way it's gonna. But it almost did it. Yeah, it almost totally did it. Wow. That is cool. Okay, let's get this guy all he doesn't need the armature, because the other guy needs it. Okay, let's do this. Let's kill that. Let's make this guy into make him into a normal mesh. Alright, so right now he's a normal mesh. As normal as can be. Let's I don't know what's going on with his hand there. I'm gonna split him in half. Select everything. Now let's go what do you call it? Bisect. Zero on that. Zero on that. Just mirror, generate mirror. It's all one here. I feel like let's run a remesh on this sculpting. This remesh thing is pretty cool. R? Yeah. Okay, let's not do that as yet. Well, you know, let's do it. I'm gonna come down to Let's say about 3. Okay, let's see if we can smooth this guy out first. Smooth. Oh, he is kind of smooth. Let's go back, sculpting, R for remesh. Let's go with 5. Let's see what that does. Let's hit remesh. Ooh, needs to be a little bit more than that. Let's go 3. Ooh, almost got it. Almost got the fingers. Let's try that again. It's R for remesh. Let's go down to 2. Something like that. Hit remesh. Oh, almost got all the fingers. Let's see what the wireframe looks like on this. Not bad. Before we do that, let's jump in. Let's jump back to our other guy. This guy here. You see what happened? The mesh, because I had these other parts right here, well, we don't need those parts anymore, so we could get rid of those middle pieces that kind of doesn't make any sense. Oops, let's do X. We'll try to keep the points as simple. All we need is this kind of one. We don't need the mid to curve. We just need one big bow in there. Yep, perfect. And let's we don't even need this here, so let's do that. Let's see if we can make it a little bit bigger. Control A. I think this is big enough. Should we make that smaller? Oh yeah. Bring that guy in a bit. Okay. He's almost completely covering the other guy, which is perfect. I'm gonna mirror along the X. Let's create an armature for this guy. But can we let's apply the mirror modifier. Apply. Then let's create an armature. Yeah. So this guy should be completely controlled by this armature. Oh, why did it do that? Okay, let's undo that. Control Z. Oh, let's leave it. And let's see if we could do it on our own. Cause this should be simple. It still has the skin on there, that's why. Let's apply the skin. The last time it had the skin on there, it's doing symmetry off. Maybe that's what's going on. Yeah, it's still screwing up. Object. Let's apply this. Let's put symmetry back on. Let's apply. So we got an armature. Let's get rid of that. So let's say let's parent this to that. P. Let's try armature deform. I think that's what we want with this. Instead of global, let's go local. It's still screwing up. I don't understand why. Is it? Oh, you know why? There's probably vertex groups on this. Just so that you know, guys, is Blender likes to make vertex groups of stuff. Now let's go P. Let's go Alt P. Clear parent. Okay. Let's come in here. Let's look for vertex groups. Yep, there it is. Let's just delete all these vertex groups. So delete all groups. There you go. Right. Now let's try merging it back. This should be simple. Save. Okay, we're gonna call this deform man. And we call this Sculpt man. And this is the armature. Let's hide the deform man. Let's see the sculpt man. Oh yeah, we want to delete all the vertex stuff in him too. Delete all vertex groups. So I'm digging sculpt man so far. Let's hide sculpt guy. Oh, can we do random colors? Okay. So put deform man here. Okay, this should be a simple thing for Blender to add this guy to. Okay, so deform man, the armature. Let's go ahead, Control P, armature deform. Select that. No? Ah, boy. Alright, so what we want is automatic weights. Yeah, so it has no group, so okay. We want automatic weights, so select that, come to here, Control P, automatic weights. Ugh. Select the wrong one, Control P, with automatic weights. Yeah, see it automatically made some weights. Yeah, this is what I thought. This is how Blender's supposed to do it. Perfect. I remember a long time ago Blender would like do these weights like really well, and I would like surprise, you know, myself every time Blender did the weights perfectly. Yeah, so we have a posable thing. So now the question comes, can we make our boy bend the other guy? Which should be possible, but let's see. Save. And let's go in, let's come in here. And I just want to view this this differently. Oh, let's come out of pose mode. Just make sure and save this guy. This is wireframe. We don't review him texture, we review him wired. Let's just see that. Okay. So let's see, can one mesh deform another mesh? That's the thing, and I think it can in Blender. Let's select this mesh. We should be able to pick the other guy. Add modifier, deform, mesh deform. Pick object, pick that guy. And precision and dynamics. So whatever we do to this guy, should be able to, well, should be able to do to the other guy. No? Oh, you have to hit bind? Okay, now it's bounded. Now it's bind. Oh yeah, see, there you go. So now if we bend this guy, we deform this guy. Alright, this guy would deform. Of course it's not deformed like this part because all the mesh didn't get in there. That's a good way to test it anyway. Yeah, any parts that all didn't get into it wouldn't bind properly. So we could fix that. Let's go back into our original guy. Let's unbind him. Unbind. Let's make sure that these points get in there, don't we? Select these. Let's do Alt S. Oops. Why is that selected? Alt S. Just scale it up a bit. Select this guy. Oh, come on. Alt S. Scale it up a bit. Okay. Let's just make sure that things could still rotate and all that sort of stuff. Yeah, still got it. Okay, let's go ahead and select back our main guy and like bind him back again. What's dynamic? We compute binding dynamically on top of other deformers stored in memory. Okay. We bind them. Now let's see. So it's bound. It's bind. Let's add a multi-res resolution. The multi-resolution is on top, guys. So let's go ahead and see if we could bend this guy. Pose him. Ah, look at that. So technically, we don't want to see we don't want to interact with this guy here, deform guy. Let's just do that. Let's just turn on so we don't touch him. Let's save. Okay, I'm gonna come back with this guy here and let's deal with him. Come out of this. And you can even probably hide this guy, but I wouldn't hide him as yet. Okay, let's do one subdivision level. Damn. Let's see, viewport level. Okay. Do another one, too. Okay. Let's go to sculpting. Oh, I'm not sculpting like this. Let's do random on that. So what can we do with this? Let's see. So, oh, we have a basic draw, which is good. Then we want to put symmetry on. Yep. Let's do that. So technically, if we do a remesh on this guy, it should all work. So long as everything stays within inside of the boundary mesh, it should be all good. But let me see if I pull it out of the boundary mesh, what will happen. Let's go with a, what's this, a snake hook? Let's do that. Oops. Is that a snake hook? If we do that, let's split the view here. Oh, can I? Sculpt mode. Oh, you can't pin modes in here like that? Yeah, that'll probably confuse Blender if I did that. Okay, let's put this back, sculpt mode. We just switch with the tabs on top. Okay, so let's go back into here. We have animation mode, so we should be able to pose this guy. Go back into sculpting. I just want to see. Okay, so sculpting remains sculpting. That's not bad. Okay, so sculpting stays on sculpt layout. Pose. Or does he stay the same way? Look like it's being carried. So technically we should be able to pose him. Then sculpt him and pose him in some other way. So let's see if we can do that. So we select this. Let's see if we can save the pose. Alright, copy pose as asset. Then you have create pose asset. Okay, so if we come in here, go new. Yeah, we can insert location ratio scale. Let's call this relax. Just pose him. Oh, look at that. Yeah, that part is messing up right there. I wonder why. Is it because, oh, maybe those parts wasn't actually, okay. Yeah, those parts wasn't actually covered. We'll fix that. Let's rotate this. Rotate the head. And there's also like a volume preserving part in this also. Let's just say we put him in a pose like this. Something like that. Okay, I'll just save this pose. Select everything. Create pose asset. Okay, and this one is called Neil. Okay, let's go back to this one. We could go down to this one. Okay, let's see what else we could fix here. Select our deformed guy. Let's go into the relaxed state. In the object mode, select him. Okay. I think this is where it didn't have enough points there. I'm gonna select all of them. I'm just gonna come here. Hopefully this doesn't destroy anything. Will by distance. It merged 6 vertices. I think that's fine. Let's come out of that. Select the thing. Let's go back into the kneel pose. Okay, so it's in the kneel pose, but it didn't. Yeah, it didn't keep the guy. So let's go back. Relax. In edit mode, object mode. Select our guys, go. Cage vertices. Oh, okay, so it changed. Let's unbind that. Let's rebind it. Bam. So every time you change the vertices in here, you gotta change what's going on in here. That makes sense. Okay, I'm gonna see if I could add some points. Let's go into edge mode here. This might help. Subdivide. Oh, not like that. Subdivide. Yep. Subdivide. Now let's connect here to here. Let's join that. Oh, come on. J. 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 Okay. Okay, this might work here like this. Let's see if this could still deform. I just want to raise this part up here a little bit more so that it kind of clears the mesh. Grab Z. Let's do that. That should cover it, man. Save this. And let's go tab. Edit pose. Okay, let's see. Yeah, the mesh still wants to move, so that's good. Let's go back and bind this guy to it. If I go to relax, to kneel, yep, it still does it. Relax, select this guy, bind that. Okay, so technically, if we go back to kneel here, aha, ha ha ha, I did it. Still a bit of a problem there with his neck. You know, I don't know what's coming out there, but everything else seems to be working. Let's see if we could take a deeper look into that. Let's go relax. Oh, I think it's like around his neck right here. It's like it's too close. Let's see if we can fix that. Scale that. Let's see, it's deforming. Yeah, let's unbind it. Unbind. Scale. Grab Z. Let's move that up a bit. Yes, clearing his neck and his shoulders is like a big deal. Let's go back and bind it. Okay, select this. Let's go into kneel mode. Bam! We got it. We got it. So let's save this. Let's hide the deformed man. Let's hide them all together. Oh, okay. Let's go into Sculpt. This is so cool, look at that. Can we reverse the snake tool? I don't know. Let's put him back into our regular mode. Relax. Just getting rid of that nonsense. Okay, so what if I go ahead and remesh him? Let's try it. Oh, remesh is out. Is it because of the multi-res? This is how like old sculpting software is to react, like a Morphium play and stuff. So this is how you do it. You just kind of play around. Yeah. Okay, so after screwing around with this oddly proportioned guy, at least make his midsection a little bit heftier. I mean, we could take this guy and turn him into anything that we want. What I want to see is how far can we push him before that posableness breaks. Okay, let's go back. Let's jump. Can't wait to see if he breaks. No? He's still there? No, that's interesting. Now, let's see if we could pose. Let's see if we could sculpt him in this posed mode. We should be able to. But you see, the thing is, we kind of lose the symmetry on him a little bit. Maybe at that point you turn symmetry off. I really need to be doing this on like my Wacom or something. Okay, let's do it. The whole point is to be able to sculpt him in pose. It's like I would like to build up. Let's see if we could. So if you're doing like a model that's supposed to be 3D printed and kind of thing, sculpting and pose, yeah, that's what you gotta do. You know, you gotta make a dynamic pose that looks cool. And then you sculpt. You sculpt according to that. But if you're doing like a model for animation, sculpting and pose is probably not recommended. Okay, let's see if we could do like a clavicle here. I wonder if Dinotopo would even work with this method. So like it doesn't want to. So I think it's only working. It's not. We need to like add more vertices where. Yeah, so we kind of come back to like an old view of sculpting here. And then let's do the back here. I'm just tickled pink by this method right here to see if it'll even work. And if it does, then you could really set up a proper, like I did this really quickly, you know, you could set up like a proper sculpt. No, now we can break out like the anatomy books and stuff. Okay, we're gonna see if this method is still working. If it doesn't work, then then we might as well just go with the regular the regular sculpting methods in Blender. Yeah, see, like I already don't have enough vertices to build this up in the way I want. So yeah, anyway, we're testing, so we're gonna test it all the way. Okay, time to see if this thing works. Enough. But one thing I noticed, it likes to drop back into like the lowest res version when we're navigating. And there may be a way to turn that off, but I don't know it right now. So you gotta. Okay, so let's see if we could put him back into the T pose after doing that sculpt. In the rest pose. Yeah, it only happens in sculpting. It doesn't happen here. I don't know why. There's some kind of optimization is going on there. Okay, so let's put him back. So select his bones. Kneel. Relax. Ah, look at that. It really did do it. But of course, the side where I sculpted up remains sculpted. This is interesting. So, let me think about this for a minute. If you have a character that's posed, if you could almost do like a mirror, like where you have one that's posed and one that's in the T pose, and you could see as you sculpt, the one that's in the relaxed pose, you could watch that as you sculpt it. But then the one that's in the pose mode, you could sculpt to go. That's interesting. I wonder if we could do. Well, yeah, you should be able to do that, right? Here in Blender. Let's try that. So I'm gonna select these two guys. As a matter of fact, we have the deform guy. We got to select. So let's select all these guys. Now let's make a copy of these guys. Right? So that's Alt D. Right? Okay. It didn't want to select. It didn't want to do this guy for some reason. Oh, we didn't select him. Let's control. Let's do that back again. Make sure he's selectable. That guy, and then this guy. Alt D. Okay. Grab as X. Bring this guy over here. So this is a guy that we should be able to. Let's see if we can just get this guy to pose. Okay, we're getting somewhere. And we see this guy remains in a T pose. Come here, let's hide all this stuff that we don't want to see. Hide. So technically you should be able to go back and forth with these two guys. Hide. So I click here and I go into sculpting. Will the sculpt show up on that guy? Yes, it does. Woo! Let's go, let's do that in this guy. Hi. And we should be able to, yeah, boy. It's totally possible. Yeah, so we just want to be able just to see this guy in pose. We don't care about nothing else. Wow, we could literally do this in Blender. And another thing you could do too, let's zoom out of this. I think you could do like an Alt B on this, right? Alt B. Let's see, Alt B. What? See if that'll work. Yeah, so you don't even see the other guy in this other view. That's some advanced stuff. I don't know any other software that does this. I can't believe it. This is actually working. Resume. And I could probably even sculpt on this guy here too. No, probably not. Oh, wait a minute. Nah, you can't. It's all good. We definitely need like some kind of dino tool or something to add like more. Okay, so theory proven. It's possible. Is it the best way? I don't know. I don't think so. Is that an elbow there? could play cards right, I could probably even have the guy animating while I sculpt. That'll be nuts. Yeah, definitely I need like to be able to add more topology on the brush to be able to get like a proper result in sculpting here. Yeah, but just screwing around with that here in Blender, that was kind of neat. And other than that, I wouldn't be able to actually model anything, sculpt anything proper. You know how we like to do it? Just stick with one brush. Look at that part there. Oh man. Talk about testing, huh? No stomach. I wonder if I use the move tool, what will happen. Man, it's so touchy in Blender. Like a small. This one is just ginormous. Still keeping his pose, that's amazing. Okay, looks like it's not doing what's supposed to be doing right here. Oh, I could use brackets. There you go. Okay, I say this experiment kind of worked, guys. Look at what we did. We made a guy that we could have in any pose in Blender and still sculpting him. But I'm using the multi-resolution sculpt, which may not be, you know, the best one. Yeah, we could continue sculpting and I think his hand here is a little bit messed up because of the cage we have underneath to actually pose him like this. Let's go back to our draw brush. So if you had a proper base mesh, we just kind of built him using a spline and all kinds of other stuff. And I tried to keep the spline in there, but it wouldn't keep it. I'm thinking like maybe a software like Houdini would be able to keep stuff like that in there. And I think you can sculpt in Houdini. I'm not sure. I think you may not have like the responsiveness as like Blender, or I'm not sure. I have to check into that. I mean, the overall form, getting the form kind of correct, you know, is more important than the thing, and then you get your ideas in here. See, like I need more subdivisions there. think I'm detecting a little slowdown. But we do have two models in here now. I'm gonna have to see what does that when it disappears like that. I could tell like the underlying mesh, the lowest mesh is definitely influencing the result I'm getting here. So that's interesting to know. So the multi-resolution, if you have a really nice base mesh, it kind of influences it going all the way up. Do I have enough things that even define the face? I don't know. It doesn't look like that to me. I can't believe we still like getting the sculpt to happen. Still getting them to the pose to happen. Yeah, so this technique is totally possible. It's pretty interesting. If we want, we could come and select this guy and sculpt on that guy. The only difference is that symmetry works differently, so we won't be able to, you know, put symmetry on this guy. His fingers. He's like, oh, my fingers. I mean, in the end, I don't think there's much use for a technique like this. But it's interesting that you could do it in Blender. Hey. Oh, look, he actually went outside the box, and he's still being posed. That's amazing. So we can pose this guy any way we want, man. Yeah, we can continue tweaking this guy until we get him. So make this brush a little bit bigger. Anyways, yeah, I'm here tweaking something that's just an experiment. Okay, so I'm gonna call this quits. Oh, that was a successful experiment. Being able to sculpt a basic model like this. And oh, wait a minute, can you put more multi-reses on here? Let me see. One. Modifier requires original data but step. So you need to add one at a time. What else could we add to this? Let's see, a subdivision, maybe? Okay, yeah, you could add a subdivision to the top of this. Not supported in sculpt mode. And I made sure I put that in there. I think they have a remesh in here. Not supported in the sculpt mode. Get rid of that. Oh, look, I'm bringing it back, baby. Wow, I thought you can't stack them. You can't stack these. I can never get tired of that. Being able to sculpt something and pose it, that's off the chain. Yeah, I don't think I can ever get tired of that. And then go ahead to sculpt it and pose. Oh man. Talk about cool. I don't know how practical this is though. So you might as well make a sculpt mesh and then make a duplicate of that mesh and then put that into pose and just watch how the sculpt turns up on that. I think that's the way to go. Yeah, because there's a pose brush in here. I'm gonna save this regardless as a, as a cool technique. We could probably use it for something else in the future. Alright guys, so I'm gonna call that a stream. I streamed earlier, then I broke off because I was playing games. I was kind of fooling around. We did mess with some earlier. We did mess with a model I was doing, but it was very simple. It was like kind of like a cage for an elevator. So okay guys, I'll call that a stream for now. See you guys in a little bit. Let's see if we can make this guy look cool. Another deform guy. Delete him. Oh, we got two in there. That's why. There you go. Yeah, being able to deform a sculpted mesh is kind of cool. Let's get some render on him. Cycles. This is so cool. His hands is messed up, but you know. Very cool. Okay, so that's enough playing around with this guy. But it's so interesting that, you know, I really like the fact that we could just take you know, build something simple in Blender and be able to sculpt and pose it at the same time. That blew my mind. Okay, so alright then, I'll see you guys in a little bit. God bless. Exercise out. Hopefully, you know, we'll be able to do some more stuff over the week, this coming week here. Hope you enjoy the rest of your weekend. Take it easy. Hey, bye bye.